Hello. hello, my fellow Cindernation of Cindernation. Can you all hear me? Hello. May I welcome you to the 2026 Cindernation presidential election. My name is Malim Cendari, the most popular candidate right now for president. Mr. President, that's my president. Thank you all, thank you all, Cinder. Let's take a look at the wonderful Cinderzens today in the audience. Wow, just look at them. Oh, so happy. Oh my gosh, of course. Thank you, my fellow Cinderzens, for thinking I am your president, but I'm not president yet. Don't worry. I am sure to win this election by a landslide. For I have prepared my presidential campaign for the Cinderzens of Cindernation today. Thank you so much for coming on by. We are live right now, right in front of the non-legally attached name White House. It is just the house that is white with no legal attachments or any authority or power behind this house, or any symbol. Any symbolism to real life is pure coincidental. Making that legally clear. It's just a pure coincidence. Yes, we are in front of a white building. That's right. Yeah, just anyways, but today, my fellow Cindernation, I know you have been wanting change in Cindernation. I know you want something different, a better life. Look around to each one of you. Look left and right. Look at each other. Look at each other. That is your fellow Cinderzens. I know times have been rough. I understand your pleas. So that's why today I am here to address your issues. And if I become president today after the voting, I shall fix all your problems. The best I can. Anyways, once again, thank you all lovely Cinderzens for coming on by. But you might be wondering, some Cinderzens out there might be wondering, Malim Cendari, how could you fix our problems? What will you do, right? What will you do to fix our problems? What are the problems to begin with? Thank you so much for asking, random Cinderzen. Please, would everyone direct their attention to the lovely floating board that I've made? Yes. I have made some stuff to show you why you should vote for me. And let me tell you about my policies. Alright. First of all, there is a big issue with production. What production? That's right, yaoi production. As we can see, here is our quota, our minimum amount of production that we want to make for yaoi. That's right, fellow Cinderzen. You're so true. As you can see, this line here shows the amount of yaoi we have produced in Cinderzen. Our top numbers probably being Death Wish. But is that all that is there? We need to increase the production rate of yaoi in Cindernation. Okay, it's not enough. Death Wish can only hold so much. We need to diversify our yaoi portfolio and increase production in all multitudes of yaoi that we can. To reach here is where we want to reach. This is the quota that we want to make it. So, how are we going to do that, fellow Cindernation? How are we going to do that? We need to increase yaoi, but how? There's only one explanation for this. We need to push other stuff besides Death Wish. That doesn't mean we stop production, but we need to increase production overall in other fields. That is how we will target the overall yaoi production. We need to focus on other venues and other ventures. We need to bring back the lost yaoi production that we had in the beginning. Remember here back in 2024, circa 2025, that was Oni Wish. What happened to Oni Wish? It plateaued here. Yaoi production plateaued. We need to bring back the old days. Back in 2025 of yaoi, we need to bring back... No, not Lamp Wish. Oh, hold on there. Hold on there. Different angle, but Oni Wish, we were doing so good, and it has plateaued, and now we need to bring it more. Of course, here has a good increase, but we're not there. We're not at the top yet. We can keep going. We can keep going to the top here, and that is how we do it. We need to bring back Spit Roast. I remember that one art, I think you've seen it, of Spit Roast. That was on the tag that is not appropriate for workplace. We need to bring back that. We need to bring back that. That is what we need to focus on. We need to focus on more Yaki Taco, more Wishbone. We need to increase all these avenues of yaoi in order to reach our yaoi production. So if you elect me as your president, I shall make this happen. I shall make this happen. We shall increase this. I predict we will even surpass this limit. We're gonna be up here. We're gonna go off the graph. That I will not promise you. I will assure you through actions instead of words, because promises can only mean so much. Is this your only presentation? Oh, on the contrary, fellow Cinderzen, I have come fully prepared. I have another issue that we need to tackle. Alright? We have another, I understand we need to increase yaoi production, but we also need to increase yuri production. Because this nation, the Cindernation, does not discriminate. But there is a clear discrimination of the production quality. Oh, thank you so much, fellow Cindernation, for the donation. Let me read it out. I don't wait. Where is it? Okay, maybe this. There we go. Sir, I have a question. What will be your policies and proposals on the peach shortage? We will get to that. Thank you for asking. We shall get to the peach shortage in a bit. Alright, my fellow Cinderzens, take a look at this graph. As you can see, the yuri production is at an all-time low. All-time low. Over here, again, we see similar trends. 2024, 2025, actually no, 2025, okay? This was a surplus of yuri. Okay? And we plateaued. in 2025 to 2026. We want to raise production of Yuri as well because we are a nation of equality. We're a nation of equality here. Now, you might be wondering, how are you going to do this? And I have the solution. We take Person A. We have Person B. They're in a yaoi. This is the solution. Watch this. And now it's a Yuri. That is the solution. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I did this completely wrong. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I know. Thank you so much. Yes. And if we do that, we shall increase your production by 100-fold. It will go up. I believe. I believe. So if you vote me for president of Cindernation, I shall make this happen. I shall make this happen. Okay. So, let's talk about the peach shortage. The federal wage, the federal minimum wage of Cindernation right now is 2 peaches. 2 peaches. I hear you. I hear you, fellow Cinderzens out there right now. It's too low. Can we increase it? You're so freaking stagey. That's what you guys said. I understand. I understand. But due to the economy and the you know, surrounding nations, commerce and production of peaches, we only have one source, right? We only have one source of peach production. And it's by this dumbass called Willie. Right? We only have one source producing peaches, and that can only supply 2 peaches to everyone. How are we meant to support the yaoi production? Like, exactly. You are so correct, Cinderzen, fellow Cinderzen. So here is the solution. We're not going to add an additional, nor double it, because that is bad feng shui. But we are going to triple it, +2 for 8 peaches for the federal minimum wage, because that is good feng shui. That's right, 8 peaches. We're going to raise the federal minimum wage to 8 peaches. Now, how are you going to do that? I hear you ask. How are you going to do that? Well, fret not, my fellow Cinderzens. We have, if you elect me as your president, we have ties with a fellow island that is just peaches. They produce only peaches. They have a surplus amount, and it's called Momodari. we are if you elect me as a president, I shall make an agreement with Momodari to supply us with more peaches in exchange for more Animal Crossing streams in the future. I know. Hold your applauses. Oh, you guys are just so excited. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, you're so excited that your whole body is being cut. Oh, amazing. Thank you. That's right. So therefore, we won't just have really alone producing these peaches. We will have Momodari working for us, and they have a surplus amount. A surplus! And we shall raise the federal minimum wage to 8 peaches per day. Everyone will enjoy this surplus of wealth. Thank you. All right. Let's tackle another issue. What's another issue, guys? Won't this cause crazy inflation? Don't worry about it. So you weren't prepared. What do you mean? Look at all these graphs I made. Look at all these graphs. I'm prepared. I have come fully prepared to win your vote today. What do you mean? How could I not worry? You just don't. Inflation is nothing. That's right. Inflation is natural. Inflation always happens. Every year that happens. We talk about your secret son and husband? Sorry, I have no idea what you mean. Didn't you know the issues you're fighting for? And look what I just did. Look what I just did. I did all those. I solved them. If you vote for me. If you vote for me. Mr. President, what will you do about the housing crisis? Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Now, if you vote for me as president of Cindernation, I hear your pleas and I hear your cries. There was lack of space inside Willie. There's only so many Cinderbuds you can hold. There is a ongoing housing crisis right now. Now, do not fret, for I have found a suitable location for this Cindernation of Cindernation. There is a village in the savannah that is seemingly empty since 2025. There are no residents, and I live there when I don't live with in a jail cell. There is an abundance of housing there. We shall fortify those houses and reinvest our peaches to make sure the living conditions are safe for all Cindernation. Thank you. Thank you so much, fellow citizen, for another lovely donation and a question. Another question. There has been unrest in the tags. Will you promise to help keep the peace by encouraging proper tagging with ships and gender swaps? That is a great question. This is what we're gonna do. I'm sure all the Cindernation already know about ship tags. Thank you so much, fellow citizen. I will get to it in a bit after I answer this. But now we have the introduction of the Yaoi and Yuri. So how do we differentiate these two? Great question. Great question. I have the solution right now in my brain. I shall vocalize this solution to you on how to differentiate the two. You see, our regular art, I guess yaoi, could be placed into the regular ship tag. And when we and when it becomes, let's just take Death Wish. And when it becomes a Yuri tag, we shall add Yuri. This way, we can differentiate the two more easily. And this can be universal for every tag. It just works. Oni Wish. Regular. Boom. Yuri. Oh my gosh. Problem solved. And if you would like to be as present, I shall make this so. Thank you so much. All right. Our next question from our fellow citizen here. Sir, how about the gacha project the past president promised? Will it be continued? What? What? Wait, what? What gacha project? What are we talking about? We'll have to talk to my secretary about that. Thank you so much for the question. I will take a bit of water. Let me go to the next question. From our another lovely citizen here. Mr. Cendari, there are rumors that you have allegedly been mistreating citizens, making fun of their names with ridiculous sounds, or threatening them into thinking for themselves, or not thinking for themselves. Can you disprove these allegations? I disprove these allegations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, fellow citizens. Thank you. Next one. From another lovely citizen. Mr. President, I speak for the Alien is Real Society. Is it true that we captured and kept the aliens in Area 51? And are we considered aliens? You confuse me for another nation. This is Cindernation. We have no such Area 51. That's another place. Another area. I don't know anything about that. I don't mess with that. This is Cindernation here. Different place. Different place. Legally distinct. Not any similarities is pure coincidental. Legally distinct. Different. Thank you so much. Next question. Mr. President. Yes. Elect reporter from the Bun Times. Recently, Eevee, your favorite Pokemon, has been called the face of consumerism / capitalism by the community. How do you respond to these allegations? Well, first of all, if you elect me as your president of Cindernation, I shall employ an elite task force An elite task force that will be primed with the latest high-tech computer technology. And what we're going to do is find these people who are spreading lies. And we shall find their accounts and block them. They shall have no public production. We need to keep Cindernation safe from lies and deceit. Eevee is not the face of consumerism, but the face of cuteness. Thank you so much. That's what we will do. That's what we will do. That's right. Protect Eevee. We shall protect Eevee, the national treasure. Okay. Next one. Address me. You want to address me so bad. You are addressed, fellow Cinderzen. Thank you so much. All right, sir. Next question. Sir, there are rumors saying you were assassinated via blowing up in a certain cafe. How can you prove you are not just a clone? What the fuck is this? The freaking Malimverse? I am not a multimedia brand involved with the multiverse. That does not concern me, for my name is Malim Cendari. I suggest you let things die when they're supposed to be dead. In that case, we shall make healthcare free for all citizens. Free national healthcare for Cindernation. Especially those who have severe trauma from a certain cafe. You guys will get extra care. Extra special care. It wasn't free before? No, it was not. It didn't even exist. Healthcare was not a thing. I invented it for Cindernation, actually, so you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. Okay. Next question. Thank you so much. Mr. President-elect, foreign reporter here. How do you plan to improve living conditions for those who do not have, oh my gosh, J*BS? I understand. I understand now. Some of you don't have these, pardon my language, jobs. I understand. I understand. How will we improve? Well, you see, there are two ways we can go about it. We shall increase the support for those unemployed to help find and seek employment. Or number two, we heavily tax everyone else and give that tax money to those that are unemployed. Pick your poison. I'm guessing the president is taking the biggest tax cut. I deny that statement. Sir, with all due respect, we suffer more like that. Well, you're right. I have another plan. I propose communal peach farming. Every citizen shall partake in a set amount of time every month to help produce peaches on Momodari. This way, everyone will be paid equally. And that's the only occupation you have to do. And then that's it. That's nothing else. There we go. Third plan. I came up right now because I'm so good at being a president. Or something like that. Alright, thank you so much. I helped fix the economy. Next question. Mr. President, if both citizens and money were in the ocean, which one would you save first? Oh, I need to consult with my team. I'll be right back. Yo, but like, money means more opportunities in the future. You know, I mean, but you know, yeah. Okay, no, Aaron. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That would be the that'd be correct. Okay. Yeah. Right. So, not that one. Yeah. Okay. I've come back. I have come back, and I've consulted with my team, and I have made a decision. Per the agreement of everyone on my team, we shall choose the Cinderzen. We shall save the Cinderzen first, and then if we save fast enough, we shall get the money as well. Yeah. Thank you so much, fellow Cinderzen. Haha, you mean a lot to me, by the way. Just letting you know. All right. Next question from a fellow Cinderzen. Mr. Cendari, we have just gotten an urgent report of new rumors that a percentage of Cinderzens is considering their votes for you. What will you do to win them back to your side? Ah, well, I understand. If you vote for me for president of Cindernation, I present to you this thing. This thing I shall perform for the fellow Cindernation of Cindernation, and it's called Egg Yolk. Please behold. That should boost the ratings. Thank you so much. All right, next question from the fellow Citizen. My president, 50 more years. Thank you so much, fellow Citizen. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope 50 more years for you too. Thank you so much. All right. Next one. I was gonna vote for you, but now you are trying to push me out of the cafe when I want to stay here. So boo. Voting for your opponent now. I don't know what cafe you mean, but it does not exist anymore. Surely it doesn't. In canon, it's actually still destroyed. Perhaps, maybe, who knows? I shall drink a sip of water to quench my thirst. But as you know, as Malim Cendari, I don't know what you guys are talking about. So, yeah. Thank you, fellow Cinderzen. Can other citizens run against you? Kind of having second thoughts right now for my vote. No. I'm the only one. No. You need to go through very serious steps. You know, learn, read, study. And you were supposed, you know, if you wanted to run, if you did all that and you wanted to run, you were supposed to let the, you know, the people running this, aka me, know beforehand, before today, where the elections are happening. So, sadly, you're a little bit late for that. That's too bad. That's too bad. I'm voting for Willie as the president. Willie does not count. No. They are barred against it. They're barred against it. You're saying citizens can't read? You hate us? I said you need to read the study and shit. What do I vote to, Willie? You can't do that. That's not an option. That's not an option. It's just me. It's just me. It doesn't exist. All right. Quiet now. Quiet now, fellow citizens. I feel some unrest here. I feel some unrest here. Don't. Okay. How about this? How about this? All right. All right. Please behold. More egg yo. All right. Settle down now. Settle down now. There we go. Yes, yes. So please keep me in your mind. Keep me in your mind when you're gonna vote today. Can you beg for votes, please? Sorry that goes against the proper way of doing the elections. That is considered you know, not fair. Yeah, not fair. Any more questions? Any more questions, citizens? Any more questions? I shall do my best to uphold all the statements I've made. Yeah, you could cry for citizens, right? You know what? If I become president of Cindernation, I shall cry for you, fellow citizens, because each and every one of you means that much to me in my heart. I have your fellow citizens always at the top of my mind. I'm always looking to improve the livelihoods of all fellow citizens. You are my priority, and I will make this nation a great one to help and support each and one of you and support your dreams, because here in the Cindernation, that's where dreams are made and accomplished. Thank you so much, fellow citizen. You will not sway me with your cheap tricks. I can see past your facade. I'll be right back. Oh, no. That guy out. Go. They're spreading propaganda against me. Got it. Alright, that one. Nobody will notice. Okay. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Just trust me. Just get them out. Okay. We're good. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. A brief momentary pause, but I'm back now. I'm back. Oh, it seems like some people have left. Oh, what a shame. I have prepared yet another beautiful speech. My fellow citizens of Cindernation, as I wrap up my campaign, I just want to let you all know that I have all of you in my best interest. It won't be easy. It won't be easy to push out the ideas I have. I know it won't. Like, gosh darn it, will I try for you? Because you are what I believe in. Oh wait, we have some more questions. No worries. I'm gonna take questions all day, really, really, all day, guys, all day. I mean, Mr. President, what are your thoughts on the steep prices of keyboards in Cindernation? How will you address the problem? We need to build keyboard production factories here in Cindernation. The big cost of keyboards is the delivery. So we need to have people, we need to have Cindernation produce keyboards here in Cindernation. And for that, we shall begin education. We're gonna start from the beginning and educate the future generation of Cindernation to be able to build keyboards for us. Therefore, when they are going into the professional world, they will be able to produce keyboards for all Cindernation at a cheaper price. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Next one. Mr. President, the people, me, are asking, when will we see more FNAF? The people, me, need it. You're so goddamn right. You're actually right. There's a lot of... Low-key, there's a lot of games I need to get to, but I instead of playing those games, I become fucking president for a roleplay. So when I run out of ideas, you'll see that again. Yeah. Thank you for the question. All right. Next one, Mr. Cendari. We just received a report again that the citizens of the first word heard you saying some questionable things while not having your mic muted. What do you have to say to defend yourself? All right. I have a solution for this. In addition to free healthcare, I don't want free healthcare. Under here, we shall have free ear care, so that you and your fellow citizens will not be mishearing things anymore. That's right. All citizens of Cindernation under the healthcare package shall now get free ear care. Free cleaning. There you go. All right, next one. Thank you so much, fellow citizen. How do we know this isn't all just lies, sir? Trust me. All right, we're back. Well, that was weird. It was like a weird space distortion shit or something like that. I don't know. Wow, crazy. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, fellow citizen. Next question. Mr. President, sir, will we ever get a national flag of our own? If so, what it would look like? That is true. If you elect me as your president of Cindernation, I shall ask the fellow citizen, because I love allowing you guys to create, because that is what a president does, allow you to create stuff on your own and have freedom and shit. You guys shall be able to create a flag. And I don't know, maybe if it's that crazy enough, we will have a flag choosing stream or some shit. I don't know. I don't really think there are. I don't really know if we need to do that, but yeah, you guys can create it in a collaborative effort. I don't know, maybe we'll do a magma board or something. Yeah, something like that. You're not saying I am the most serious. I am a serious man. What do you mean? I'm a genius. See, magma board, exactly. Actually, that's a bigger. See, like what, brother? Oh my god. Exactly. We shall do a magma board, probably for bonfire, I guess. And create the flag of Cindernation. We will have the birth of a new era for this nation. Thank you. All right, next one. Next question. Are there no policy for older buns? Do not fret. We have our pension system. If you have worked for the past year on the Momodari Peach Farm, you will be eligible for a pension payout that will allow you to live in the retirement homes side Willie forever, because we have volunteer young buns that are there to take care of the residents. You're welcome. All you have to do is make sure to have worked for a year. Yes, yes. Having your flag is a nice step to win to be president. Yes, you're right. Volunteer? Yes, volunteer. Yes. Can I be the president? Security? Who is this guy? Does this need to be a part of the Cindernation? No. You need to be the Cindernation in order to run. Sorry. Apologies. Yeah, security. Let's get that guy. To, take care of him. My vote is for Lilo. Bro, that's not a Cindernation. Can't do it. Oh, wait a minute. I think. All right. I think it's about time. I wanted to wrap up my campaign really quickly. So, once again, remember these words, fellow Cindernation. Vote Malim Cendari for your president of Cindernation 2026. Wait, we have a fellow Cindernation here with a last minute question. Hello, Mr. Cendari. This is Necroyasha's sibling. I and a few other Cinder siblings haven't seen our siblings for a while. We were wondering if you have seen them recently. Thanks so much. Moving on. I hope you will keep in mind what I proposed today. If you vote for me for president, those things will probably come true. I look forward for your support. But please sit back for a bit. We need to move on to the next program. I will be right back to answer more of your questions. Hello! Welcome back, fellow Cindernation. Say something.
No.
All right. It appears we do have someone running for the position of president of Cindernation. But we of course, this, as it is like an actual election debate, we will be timed 30 minutes on the clock, and we will, why are you looking at me like that? And we will take questions directly from you, fellow citizens of Cindernation. That way you can get our opinions right front and personal. But first, how about we do a little bit of introduction? How are you feeling? Who are you?
Hello everyone. My name is Roscoe Graves, and I'm here to be elected for presidential candidate of Cindernation. It's great to meet you, and I hope we have a good debate today.
All right.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing. I'm not. It's nice to meet you, Roscoe Graves. Nice to meet you.
Cinderbuds, I believe the candidate next to me is already trying to attack me. It seems they're trying to make fun of me and ridicule me.
That is simply not true. We haven't even
started
started the debate yet. We haven't even started. There's no questions yet. Please calm down.
Let's start.
All right.
I'm calm.
All right. 30 minutes on the clock.
All I'm saying.
All right. 30 minutes on the clock. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I'm beginning it now. Please, fellow citizens, provide us with some questions. If you see any questions, you can just read it out loud. And maybe I missed something.
Okay, sounds good. Where's the mediator? I don't know. It's a good question, actually, Cinderbun. I believe there should be a mediator, but obviously, the candidate next to me does not care about fairness. And
excuse me. I am a fellow candidate, much like yourself. Okay, I have
where's
no
mediator?
hand.
We're on your stage. I don't see a mediator.
Oh well, this place is the Cindernation's place. I am not the president yet. I do not have control over this.
Okay, well, I'm all I'm saying is people calling you Mr. President already. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they're just lovely citizens that believe in me and believe in my power.
That's a good question right there. Real question. Do we have healthcare? What if one of us gets hurt? Now, I was watching the broadcast prior to my arrival. I did see that Mr. Cendari did mention that there will be healthcare. The thing is, he did lie about something. He did not invent healthcare. Healthcare was already a thing. The propaganda that he spews is false. Healthcare has been a thing for a very long time. Now, some countries, and I've noticed, have healthcare based on a capitalistic view. Many have to pay for their healthcare. Not here. Not here. I will put in the ideas that humanity has created over time and give it to all of you. Universal healthcare, free for all. I call it Roscoe Care.
Excuse me, that was my idea in the first place. He just thought I said I would provide free healthcare.
It is not your idea. It was not your idea.
Okay.
It was the world's idea. It was the people's idea.
I was the first one to propose free healthcare in this nation.
It was the world's idea.
And you just took it.
I'll have you know.
You're basically saying the same thing I did. Just saying.
I told the people the truth. And the truth is, this was not any of our ideas. This was the people's idea.
Well, you're not bringing anything new to the stakes, are you? You're just copying my healthcare plan.
I am bringing something new.
Okay.
And that's the truth.
But I shall say one more thing. In case you have forgotten, my healthcare plan also includes ear care. And you know what? I will even add dental.
Shouldn't that be the case already when I say free healthcare?
Fellow citizen, next question. They asked, this is to Mr. Graves. What can you say about the recent disappearances in the Cindernation? I have no idea what that means. Do you have anything to say about that?
I have heard many a rumor, and the rumors are beginning to be feel real. Many Cinderbuns have been disappearing for a while now, and our candidate here has refused to speak on it, even refused to give an opinion. Now, I don't know how guilty you have to be in order to refuse even a comment on something that is a serious matter. I will not stand here. I will not stand aside and pretend that everything's all right, because it's not. Bunnies are missing, and we need to find them. That is all.
I just want to say, I have no affiliation with the disappearance of the citizens. Those are probably led by an antagonist group out there targeting the safety of our fellow citizens. And as president, if I do become elected to be one, I shall put it in that all citizens will be protected, and we will increase the protection unit to combat against these disappearances.
Now I have a question, Mr. Cendari.
Yes.
Now we're here. Why did it take tell me to call you out in front of all these Cinderbuns for you to finally respond?
I had no recollection or idea of these allegations until right now, until you brought it to my attention.
You've been asked multiple times. You've been asked multiple times.
Well,
and you never brought it up or never commented on it. So
I think
I'm quite concerned
it has flown past my team. I don't think I have seen it personally. It might have been a loss to the wind, as they say. The wind can be very loud.
Asked you during your speech.
No, the wind is pretty loud. Look, hear that wind. Wow, guys, just listen to that wind. It's so loud. Oh, you hear that wind? That wind's pretty loud. Oh, I can't hear crap. That's some loud ass wind right there.
We're literally 3 feet away from each other. It's not that bad.
Oh, who said that?
All right. There was another comment that I saw right here. Mr. Grave, I would also like to hear you take on how you can make Yuri and Yaoi rise up. It's been quite lacking in some areas. Well, here's the thing. I have noticed that Yaoi and Yuri have indeed been on the down. It's been an all-time low here in Cindernation. Now here is my plan on making Yaoi and Yuri rise up. I say we make more literature, and by literature I mean overall. And I realized something, that many are scared and shy to write Yaoi, to write Yuri. But if we give funding to schools and writers and new scientists, that overall the Yaoi and Yuri will rise. And so not only will education rise, but so will the Yaoi and Yuri, and BL and GL in general. We need to fund schools. We need to fund the young writers of the new generation. That way I can read more BL. I mean, we could read more BL. That is all.
Is the production of the Yuri Yaoi a fundamental personal venture of yours, or is it something you have the best interest of the citizens?
It concerns me. If it concerns the people, it concerns me. It seems to me, Mr. Cendari, you're being a sussy baka.
I am no sussy baka here. You have all heard my plans of how to increase Yaoi and Yuri production. It is an important topic to me, not only for myself as a fellow citizen of Cindernation, mind you, but also to my other citizens. We are all one and the same. Here. Next question. What will the candidates do about all these Gold Wind pirate attacks? What? What? What did I read?
I have a joke, but I cannot say it.
What? What?
Look, you don't know about these Gold Wind pirates. They are a detriment to all of our coastal cities here in Cindernation. They keep attacking coastal towns and pillaging and taking some of the Cinderbuns. I believe that is what some of the issue with the missing Cinderbuns. Now, I'm not saying it's a whole issue, but it might be part of the issue. Now, what we need to do, we need to send them back to the ocean. And for that to happen, we must implement a coastal guard. I call it the Coast Guard. To defend our towns from the Goldwind pirates. Now, I don't want any of the Cinderbuns to fight. If you don't want to fight, then, that's fine. But I believe we should look into creating cyber robot army. I call it the Cyber Bun Army. We'll create robot Cinderbuns to fight back against the pirates. Now, they'll have to be waterproof, so we'll have to look into that. But this is my plan. A robot army to fight against the pirates.
And how do you propose you fund that, Mr. Graves?
Through all the sales that my Yaoi and Yuri plan will provide. We will raise the capital in Cindernation through the selling and export of our BL and GL. We will get more capital, more money, and we'll fund that again into our robot army.
But if you think about the sale and production, it is by the Cindernzen's hands. How are you going to acquire? Are you saying there you will tax the Cindernzens a small portion of their sales in order to acquire this wealth for your robotic Cinderbun army?
I know that taxes is overall has a bad look. I know that, but here's the thing. We need to tax the people here and there. I'm not saying a 50% tax. No, I'm saying a small tax percentage based on the exports of all the Yaoi and Yuri, and we take that amount and it adds up over time. You'll still have your money sold to you. You'll still have your own wealth, but some of that will go to the government. It is a needed evil. I'm sorry, it's something that cannot be changed. It's how governments run. But trust me, you will be able to live freely and safely with the robot army. The Robuns, if you will.
Well, if you vote for me, I can assure you these pirates will be dealt a different way.
How?
Instead of purchasing equipment to make your robotic army, we will produce the equipment here in Cindernation using low cost and therefore not requiring a huge tax cut on the sales of Yaoi and Yuri production here in Cindernation. We shall educate the people into knowing how to produce these equipment. We shall fund more universities and education into the technology sector in order to create more high-tech equipment to deal with these Goldwind sailors or who-whats. So vote for me.
Isn't that like...
Next question.
It's the same thing. That's literally the same thing I said.
Next question.
It's literally the same thing I said.
You pointed out Yaoi, but what about the Yume voters? Do we have a voice in this election? How will Yumes get our fair share?
Well, to my candidate's credit, or to my fellow candidate's credit, he did show a bit of aegyo. But may I introduce you to a bit of a bit of soon. That is all.
All right, next question. No, shut up. Rumor says that you two have a son. Is that true, sir? I refuse to acknowledge this statement.
I refuse to comment.
Thank you. That is all. Please keep any rumors and allegations outside of this debate.
Come on, be professional, everybody. Sorry, I have to cough. I have to sneeze.
Me too. I have to drink water right now.
Exactly. Question, Mr. Graves. How do you plan for any problems that will come along the way? If any problems come along the way, we will plan for them and enact those plans in a timely manner. We will not take months to enact these plans. We will take much less time in order for these high priority issues to be solved and dealt with. That's my answer.
Oh, will Mr. Roscoe really outlaw all hard shell tacos? Mr. Graves.
Now I know. Now many of you are scared of this change, but it is a necessary thing to happen in order for every single one of you to know true culinary taste. We must have high taste in Cindernation. Hard shell tacos are pure heresy to Latino cuisine, and I think we should ban them. I don't think they have a place in Cindernation. We only like the best food here, and hard shell tacos are not all that, if any at all. That's it.
Now, I understand, and I do agree with Mr. Graves here. Hard shell tacos suck. But you see, this is not the way to handle. We cannot just ban things here and there. That is against the freedom and rights of the citizens to consume whatever they want. And that includes hard shell tacos, even if it is factually incorrect. No, but we shall not shun you for that, and we shall not ban you. We are not a nation.
Fucking stupid.
We are not a nation
stupid, everybody.
that limits the people.
He's a dummy.
This is a nation of freedom and free choice. And you are limiting the people, the people's rights. What's next? You're gonna ban rice or something? It could be anything.
Good.
They start with hard shell tacos,
I don't know
and
where
then
you're
the next
bringing rice from.
thing, they're just gonna ban everything else.
Rice is probably the best thing in the world.
And then they're just gonna ban the next thing. We cannot let this candidate over here get away with it. That is too much power in their hands. Thank you very much. That's all I want to say.
I'm getting rid of a terrible food option. I don't know how that's an issue.
Next question. Why not just Oh, sorry, they messed up here. I mean, code lead the Cindernation. Well, you see, that's what the vice president's for. The second place.
Exactly, and I already have a vice president in mind, and it's not MaleVTuber.
Well, you don't know until the polls end, Mr. Graves.
What do you mean? It's how it works.
No, not a Cindernation. Second place is vice president. Hello, it's Cinder siblings again. We're worried that the robot Cinderbuns will rise up against us real Cinderbunds. What will you do if that happens?
We will implant a chip inside of every robot Cinderbun that will explode their little robot heads in case they go AWire.
Counter argument.
Now, they're not real.
Mr. Graves.
They're not actual Cinderbuns. They're just robots. Just letting you know. They won't have any intelligence at all. Only will follow commands.
That sounds like a really bad idea. I'm not gonna lie. I consume too many science fictions to no, we're not gonna do that.
Science fiction. It's science reality. You doofus.
I'm gonna move on. Next question. Do we have a security cost? I'm scared with all these VTubers going around, especially two who are a genie and a zombie.
No, thank God I'm a flesh golem. I feel like we should have a bit of security, but I don't want to lock you in here. You're free to explore different lands if you want. However, just know that your home will always be Cindernation. We will input security around our entire nation, but we don't want to be a recluse nation. We want to share our culture and our interests with everybody. That is all.
I'm Malim Cendari. Thank you.
You forgot to introduce yourself, didn't you?
They build one to address their rumors, which isn't a good presidential quality. We deserve the truth, so we should vote for the pirate.
No.
Incorrect.
Where did that even come from?
That is propaganda.
That's propaganda.
Please refrain from propaganda and defamation.
Mr. Graves, is it true you're reading off a script? No.
If you vote for me as president of Cindernation, I don't have a script. Everything
Yeah, you're reading off a teleprompter, you idiot. It's in
from
the
the
back.
top of my
Everyone turn
dome.
around. Everyone turn around. There's a teleprompter right there. He's reading off of it. Gotcha. Kofi.
All right, we are now turned around. As you can see, there's no teleprompter.
They got rid of it the last minute.
That is a lie. We are turned.
They got
We are
rid
turned
of it.
around.
They're
There is no
hiding behind a bush
teleprompter.
over there. Look,
Nope.
they're hiding behind that bush over there.
Nope.
I can see it.
That it's called the White Building. That is
Mr.
the White
Graves,
Building.
would you let Cinderbuns be free thinkers? Yes. I would. As is your God-given right.
Please, sirs, how and will you spread the twisted Wonderland agenda?
I'll let you answer that one first, Mr. Cendari.
I will, what is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can clearly see, my cannon does not know peak. My cannon does not know peak whatsoever.
What is that?
I will make sure that Twisted Wonderland is in everyone's phone on purchase with their choice to get rid of it or not. And I will make sure that the Twisted Wonderland anime is streamed on television in order to spread the Twisted Wonderland agenda. It is a good series. I think you should play it, /watch it, /get into it. It'll feed your BL and yaoi needs. Unfortunately, not girl love. Not for that. But there will be options for that too. Not saying it's out of the way.
Is this like an anime game?
Ladies and gentlemen, he does not know what Twisted Wonderland is.
Well, these questions are targeted.
It is heretical.
These questions are targeted. You guys should say questions about something only I know.
See, as you can see, folks, he is getting really mad because
Wait,
it's
I
not
see
in
a
his
question.
favor.
What options are for Yuri? Green Yuri.
Go for it, Mrs. Cendari.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Green Yuri.
All right, cool. Green Yuri.
And you?
Green Yuri.
You're just stealing my ideas. You're just stealing
Nope.
my ideas.
No, I'm not.
Have something new.
There's
To bring to the table,
obvious,
please.
It's an obvious answer to this question. Green Yuri. Mr. Great, what happened to the Rascals? Are you banning them? Nope. I'm not banning them. I have put them under new leadership, as is the rules over in Rascal Nation. Nyambi will now be the emperor of Rascal Nation. That is all.
As you could clearly hear, Mr. Grace here has other priorities that are not of Cinderzen's best interest. How do you know that this is not a ploy? This is not a ploy to manipulate the citizens for the benefit of Roscoe Nation.
Order in the court, or whatever they say here. You're just spitting out falsities and rumors, trying to create.
As you can clearly see, this candidate has no way to back his claims up.
No, you have no way
He
to
is
back your
just
claim up
saying
either.
all
You're
he
just
is doing is just attacking
You're just saying things.
instead of
You're just
defending
saying
himself
things.
with a proper
You're
evidence
just saying things. You have
and a
no
plan.
evidence.
He has
to
no
prove
plan.
Your own.
He's dumb
to
and
prove your own
poo-poo
point.
and stinky.
I have
He does
given-
not know,
I have
does
given
not shower,
plans. I have
does not
given-
shower
I
at
have
all.
given futures prospects.
Does not
for all
know.
Cindernation.
Manipulation.
I'm here for
Clear
the people.
manipulation
I'm
right
here
now.
for the buns. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to make sure that this
Citizens
nation
do
can
not
prosper.
be fooled. This person has
Cinderbuns.
other people attached to him. I only have
Stop.
you in my mind.
Cinderbuns, this
Remember
man
that.
right here is trying to sow dissent, trying to sow fear into your minds. Don't let it work. Don't let it happen to you. This is how a tyrant gets into your mind. Makes you scared. Makes you fearful.
I
makes
wish
them the only
I will
option
protect
for
the
you.
citizens and their
This
best
is why we
interests.
have a democracy. You have two candidates, and one of them is trying to make the other seem really, really bad without any evidence.
You just said it yourself.
Putting that out there.
You used to be part of the Roscoe Nation.
Is that so bad?
Are you saying you have defected into the land of Cindernation?
What do you mean defected? What do you mean defected? What's so wrong with Roscoe Nation?
Have you
Ladies and
deferred?
gentlemen, this candidate right here, the one next to me, is racist against rats. He doesn't like Roscoe Nation.
What the fuck?
He's ratist. He hates rats.
I have nothing to do with the rats. I have
You have nothing to do with rats because you never talked to one, actually?
I have
And you just
no
have
negativity
prejudice
towards
against
them.
rats, is that
I
what
have
you're
no
trying to say?
negative opinion towards
Exactly.
them. These are lies and
Exactly.
accusations.
Then what's the issue with me being from Roscoe Nation? Why are you bringing it up? What's the point?
You hold significant reputation there, yes?
I was well known there, yes.
How can we be sure? How can we be sure you won't
And I'm
be
here to do the
manipulating
same
the
thing here in
citizens?
Cindernation Nation.
How can
I'm
we
here
know
to
you're not
improve-
going to manipulate them for the benefit of the of Roscoe Nation?
In what way? In what way? All I've said right now is to improve the Cindernation Nation itself.
You never know. They
I've
could
never
be.
I've never mentioned the Roscoe Nation at all until you.
That's what they want you to think, Cindernation. Remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's trying to do it again. He's trying to make me seem like the
Next
bad guy when I'm really
question.
not.
Next question. Can y'all show some new people to Yowie what it is for research purposes?
I don't know how you want me to do that.
Search up a thing called AO3. You're welcome.
Actually, good idea. Hashtag near the grave.
Mr. Cendari, is it true you know someone named Willie? I shall refuse to answer that statement. That is a false statement.
I have solid proof that he knows and has been seen with Willie. In fact, Willie is right here right now.
What are these lies?
Now, Cendari,
What
would
is
you
your
please
evidence?
stand up and show everyone your waistband?
How dare you say that on a public
Willie's
stage?
hanging right there.
No
He's,
less. What is this? What are the?
Right there. I can see him looking
Please
down
watch
right
your
now.
words.
Willie's
We are
right
in
there.
front of live television, live
Willie, you're
national
wearing
television
pants.
right
Don't
now.
make it weird. Besides, Yowie.
Whoa! The people here. Think of the children. How? This is the candidate you want to vote for, citizens? I think not. I think not.
Willie's right there. I can see him.
I think not.
It's right there. He's trying to hide it from you.
No. That's false.
Yep.
That is false.
Then why'd you want to show?
I shall not show my waistband to the citizens, to the Cindernation
Hashtag free Willie.
of Cindernation. Willie does not exist. I have no idea of who you speak of. You must be thinking of another person.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cendari, he's hiding something. I can tell you.
The only thing I'm hiding is my love for all the citizens. Because if I were to let it out,
Why don't you be outward with it?
it'll be too much to bear.
Can't believe it. Now there's another question. Mr. Presidari, as a candidate, how will RB taxes be used?
You see, the only thing you'll be taxed is your time. That's right. Everyone needs to have an allocated time per month to work on the Momodari peach farm. But after you work for a short amount of time, you will be free to spend the rest of your days as you see fit. And after 1 year of working at Momodari peach farmland, you shall be entitled to the pension, the national pension system, and you'll be guaranteed a free housing within the retirement homes of Willie Apartments, if you so wish, if you choose.
Will they be paid for their time on the peach farm?
Yes, they will be paid for their time on the peach farm.
Making sure. Because
At the end of
it
the month.
sounds like you're making them work for free.
No. Their time will be spent well and be paid for and compensated for their time. Because
Yeah. What if they're allergic to peaches?
kidding me? These are Cinderbuns. They can't be allergic to peaches.
Cinderbuns, raise your hand if you're allergic to peaches.
Be truthful.
I want to see.
If you're
I
not
wanna get a
truthful,
good
right?
picture.
I know if you're not truthful.
I already see a couple hands. Okay, I see more. I see more.
That is barely any. That is
I
barely
see more.
any. No,
I see a lot more.
No, those are definitely
I'm
liars.
seeing more. Raise
Those
his
are
hands.
definitely liars.
I see hands up. I see a
Those are
lot of
definitely
hands
liars
up
over
right
there.
now. I'm
That's
seeing
a
plenty
lot
of.
of
I'm seeing a
liars.
lot of hands up. Mrs. Cendari, you literally just said Cinderbuns cannot be allergic to the peaches, but I'm seeing quite the opposite. There's a good number right here, right now, who seem to be allergic to the peaches.
You know, I believe
Why are you
that they're using a
discriminating
tactic.
against Cinderbuns with peach allergies?
No,
What's
I
the
believe they're
discrimination
using a
going on here?
tactic called bullshitting. That's what they're doing. I've read these in the
So you
books.
think they're lying? You think that people will lie to you?
Yes, I think they're
quite
lying.
messed up of you.
I think they're lying.
That's quite rude of you. I can't believe it.
I believe they're lying.
I cannot believe it.
Look at that fellow
Ladies and
citizen. Allergic is still eating peaches. Look at that. Look at that.
Because you're forced, aren't you? You don't want Mr. Cendari here to punish you for not liking peaches like he
You know
does.
what? You know what? You know what? Fine. Even if you are allergic to peaches, I shall provide you with a different alternative.
What is that? What would that be?
You shall be put into a different sector called research and development
What will they be R&D in?
to better the future of the other fellow citizens of this nation, and to provide
What does that entail?
and produce high quality technological advancements. Thank you.
So suddenly technology doesn't sound too bad to you.
I am so sorry,
Is that what I'm
citizens.
seeing here?
It seems that our time is up for our debate. Please leave now.
Wait, closing statement.
Fine, I've won.
Roscoe Graves, I'm here for the people. I was made by the people for the people. And I'm here to better the people and the nation of Cinderbun Nation. Vote me.
Hello, fellow citizens of Cindernation. Welcome back. We have another candidate running up to be or try to be president of Cindernation. Please introduce yourself, fellow candidate. Hope you'll be better than the last one.
Hello. Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Gale Gallons of Riz, and I would be running for president of the Cinderzens. Hello, pleasure to meet you. Handshake, handshake, handshake.
All right. Again, fellow citizens, you know the drill by now. 30 minutes on the clock for our debate. Questions directly from the people, so we can strike to the heart of the matter. I am looking forward to a pleasant debate with you, Mr. Riz.
Of course. Indeed, I grab your butt cheek and shake it firmly. Yes. Have a good fight, young lad.
All right.
I want to let it be known that I am running for president of the Cinderzens, but I do stand for the people of the Republicans. So, I am fighting for everybody's freedoms here.
Wow, what a big claim. I'm not sure how that would fly here, but we shall see. 30 minutes on the clock, and we're beginning right now. Please.
Yes.
Give us your questions, fellow citizens. What do you think?
Yes, make them good too. I don't want to see any shitty questions in here, okay? There are no pirate attacks, by the way. That was a lie, a bold-faced lie out of the studio audience here. That was in this formulated studio. That is all fake here. That was a fake question, just like this audience in front of us.
What do you mean? These are the real citizens. What do you mean? They're not fake.
What are you talking about? I took a bite out of one earlier. They're made out of marshmallows.
What? Do you hear this, fellow citizens? You cannot let this guy trample over you like that.
If I win president, if I win the seat of president, I will make sure that all citizens are not made of marshmallow and made of flesh and blood, as God intended.
They're actually bred and like fire magic.
That's cool.
What do you have to prove against the recent pirate attacks on the coastal cities of Cindernation?
Didn't happen. Fake news.
All right, moving on. What are the candidates' plan to address the alien abductions by the so-called Nebbies? Mr.
What do you say? Me? I'll take the question.
Yes.
So I didn't know there were alien abductions, but I will say that if we can thoroughly convince the Nebbies to live alongside all of the Cinderzens, then I don't see why we can't live in peace. And if they say no, we'll burn them to the ground.
I have a concise plan. We shall send a probe into outer space to confirm whether or not these aliens exist. And if they do exist, we shall attempt communication with our high and tall, mighty radio towers. And we will establish lines with the alien species in order to figure out their goal. But of course, the true outcome is always peace amongst the nations. We will not be resorting to warfare.
Pussy!
Hey, who said that?
There was a bird flying. But there's a bird. It was a bird flying by. A parrot. It was a parrot.
Oh, I see. What a odd parrot that someone owns to be able to say such words.
It's a random word. It's a strange avian feline combination. It was just going through the skies.
Oh, I see. I'm quite uneducated on these other languages.
Yes, I know. It shows that you're uneducated. I think you're stupid.
Sir Gallons of Riz, as a candidate, how will you ensure the safety of all citizens of this great nation?
Well, it'll start with arming ourselves to the teeth. All Cinderbuns will be given a Glock 19 as soon as they come out of the womb, or I guess the oven, I should say. Fight for your rights.
As the question was not posed to me, I shall refrain from answering.
Was that not like the most based answer I could have given?
Mr.
What do they want to hear?
Gallagher, how would you improve the economic state of this nation?
Oh, that's a great question, actually. I thought about this very thoroughly. You see, we live next to many, many nations nearby, and they don't know what to do with all of the wealth that they're sitting on. So I was thinking we can go and just take it all by force. And leave them high and mighty to dry. That would mean all of the money from surrounding nations would go to the Cindernation, and the rest of the nations would have no money. And they would die.
Out of curiosity, what other nations are you saying that you will take their wealth from? Have you an example of other nations?
I refuse to answer the statement.
What about the Republicans? How do they factor into this, since you have allied with both?
I'm sorry, what the fuck is a Republican?
Republicans. Whatever the fuck you say.
Yes, I see.
Since you aligned with the fucking, that's a hard fucking word to say.
The Republicans.
Republicans. And this nation, how do they factor into this? Are they a nation that you will take the wealth from, or are you going to combine the two?
Mr. Cendari, it's quite shocking you're not already aware. The Republicans are already a part of the cabinet.
We don't even have a president. This is all new.
No. You see, they're already a part of the cabinet. They've been making all of the decisions for you behind the scenes, and you didn't even know. We were there from the beginning. From day one. So, every interest that the Cindernation are all invited to, the Republicans were already there paving the way. Welcome aboard, Cindernation, to the future.
Mr. Gallagher,
next question, please.
Did you just admit to be the culprit behind the missing citizens by being the one eating them?
I don't think you should ask that question, sir.
What are you implying there?
I'm implying that people that speak too much don't get to use that freedom anymore. There's a limit to speech, you see.
So are you saying the Cindernation will not have freedom of speech?
That is incorrect. You are welcome to speak as much as you please, but just know that you will face jail time if you speak too much.
This does not sound like...
In a perfect world, that is. Of course, right now, you all may speak as much as you wish and say all the dumb shit you want. But just let it be known, all of the dumb shit you be saying will be met with, like, corporal punishment, shackles and chains, and even some bondage if you're kinky.
Next question. What are your thoughts on the Yuri and Yaoi production issues?
I think boys can kiss boys and girls can kiss girls, but I think everybody should be kissing me.
So instead of upping the production of Yaoi and Yuri, you want to up the production of Gale Yume?
I would like to see equality among all of the ships. The boys, the girls, the boys and girls.
How would you propose you would increase that, sir?
I will slowly start sending you TikToks on your feed that encourage you to come and join the FSP army. It'll also go on your YouTube shorts as well, don't forget.
Of course. Monopolizing all the content platforms. What a great strategy. It seems that we have a fellow Cindernation in the audience right now that said no. How did you respond to that?
Well, you see how they're talking through stickers and not through their words.
Yes.
I think the evidence speaks for itself, since they cannot. I ripped their mouth off.
Are you saying this was a form of punishment that you will employ if you were to be president of Cindernation?
No, of course not. I didn't do it myself. Sorry, that was a bit of an exaggeration. I won't be doing it. It'll be your brothers and sisters. They will turn on you and remove every ounce of speaking you can do.
Next question, please.
My question is, Mr. Cendari, what have you done for the people so far? I've been doing 40 hours of manual labor every day, working the soup kitchen.
Well, you see, I spend my free time producing policies to better the health and welfare of all citizens in Cindernation, and they are my #1 priority.
Mr. Cendari, do you know that about 50% of Cinderbuns are currently in poverty? That's why I run the soup kitchen and put stuff in the soup.
Well, yeah, you see, in the past, or right now, I should say, the minimum federal wage is 2 peaches a day. And I have a plan to increase it to 8 peaches a day. So hopefully that will take the citizens out of poverty and lower that rate down.
Just thinking about making a peach cobbler out of a Cinderbun. Sorry, I'm kind of lost in thought right now. You guys look very tasty.
How will you boost the economy of Cindernation?
I told you already. I'm going to go to war. Oh, not war. Sorry, we're going to reallocate the nearby neighboring countries' wealth to ours. You guys look really good right now.
Will you be following the FSP conventions in a wartime period?
Yeah, there'll be pomp and circus and shit like that. Yeah, probably. I think conventions are great for morale. And also, they make a lot of money. Do you like money, Mr. Cendari? I love money.
I bet the conventions, as in, you know, the conventions that stop you from doing war crimes.
Oh! Oh, my mistake. I forgot about those. Well, you see, when it comes to conventions, the only conventions that I like participating in are the ones that look, what are they called again?
What, the war crimes?
Oh, is that what they call them?
To not do them?
I don't know what a war crime is, so I didn't know I couldn't do them.
Okay.
What are the war crimes? What are war crimes?
Next question. Mr. Gallows of Riz, what of the allegations you are involved with a vampire?
I think boys should kiss boys and girls can kiss girls. And I think everybody should be kissing me. And I stand on that business.
What if someone refuses to kiss you?
Death.
Are you saying you want the death penalty in Cindernation?
It's not already there? What? I could have sworn I told somebody to add that.
Someone said, I love this guy, he's so based.
Wow, they love you, don't they?
Yes, yes. Thank you, fellow citizen.
Yes, great eye for quality.
You think I am quality?
Congratulations, by the way. Yeah, yes, I think you're very quality because all these Cinderbuns were made by you, and they're such cute little delicious-looking creatures. I think you've done a great job baking your buns.
We have a concerned citizen saying, Mr. G, please do not eat the Cinderbuns.
You sure? Are you sure about that? Why'd you make them out of bread, Malim Cendari? Out of curiosity, what convinced you that bread was the material they needed to be made of?
Well, actually, it was sort of a mistake. I wanted to just cook regular bread.
He said they're mistakes. I cannot believe the words out of his mouth.
It was a happy accident. It was happy. This is a sensitive topic in the history of Cindernation. Please,
You're slipping.
right time and right place. Right time and right place.
Yes, the stars aligned.
Anyways, if elected, who will be your vice president?
You.
Me?
Yes, and then I will tragically pass away, and you will become the head of state, and you will take over the Cindernation. But I'm not actually going to die. It's gonna be like a Code Geass thing. It's gonna be like I die, but like don't die, and I'm taking control of you from the inside out.
What?
Yeah, it's like a shadow government.
Mr. Gallons of Riz, what are your thoughts on broccoli and healthy eating?
I think everybody can fuck off with that. I don't want no damn broccoli. Broccoli banned.
Banned? You're saying you're gonna ban broccoli just like
Contraband.
Mr. Graves will ban hard shell tacos? This is a limit of their freedom to eat what they want.
Bad Cinderbuns get put in prison where they can only eat hard shell tacos with broccoli.
What about the good Cindernation?
Free healthcare, lots of money, stipends and shit. Healthcare is super important to me. Rent go down by $1,000 and hot chip and lie.
What about the citizens that would like to acquire and consume hard shell tacos and broccoli?
No water. They don't get to drink water with it. And we'll see how that works out for them.
But they could just cook it.
Yeah, I bet they fucking could. But they're not going to. Because they'll be in prison when they're eating it.
Are you saying it is a criminal offense to be eating hard shell tacos and broccoli?
I think that rules were made to be adhered to. And if they are broken, an equally harsh punishment should be enacted. And I will be making lots of rules. So you'll have plenty of opportunities to eat your broccoli.
Next question. Can you two demonstrate yaoi to set an example?
Yeah, sure. Mr. Malim, you have
Yes.
beautiful hair. I would like to run my fingers through it.
Oh. Well, you have a beautiful mustache. I would like to put it on my non-existent
Would you like
mustache
to wear-
area.
Would you like to wear my mustache, Mr. Cendari?
Yeah, I would.
You want
I
to
would
pull
love
me over
that.
there, and
Yeah.
you can wear my
Yeah.
mustache for a bit.
Yeah.
You wanna
Ooh.
fucking feel that you like
Ooh.
that?
Yeah, it's so.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so fuzzy. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Make me president. I will kill you if you don't. Oh yeah, you like it. You like it so much. Yes. All right. Thank you. I'll be going back to my space now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was There you go. That was an example of the yaois.
Beautiful, beautiful yaoi, born purely of love.
Yes, and nothing else.
Are there any more questions from the Cindernation here? The ones made of marshmallow and not the bread ones? Any more questions? Because I don't feel like you guys are asking enough questions right now. I don't feel properly stimulated. Will we see more yaoi between you two? Yes, you'll see my hand straight up his ass talking through his lips.
No comment.
He likes it like that.
Mr. Gallons of Riz, will us Cinderbuns be teach to defend ourselves freely with whatever will happen during the future?
Yeah, I'll make sure that all of you guys are properly trained in the usage of broken glass bottles, bar stools, and also fisticuffs. You guys know you can like put all of a bunch of quarters, like a roll of quarters in your palm and grab it. It'll give a lot of weight to your punch. It'll protect you from all the predators out there. I know Cinderbuns are terribly, terribly little, they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Vulnerable, yes, very vulnerable little creatures. That's why they should get Glock 19s when they're born. Do they even have fingers to pull the trigger? Or do you need a big, strong president to come in and show you how to pull the gun? We can take our first life together, Cinderbuns.
No comments. How would you fix the housing crisis?
All right, so landlords are basically banned. All housing will be, owned by the government, and you will pay a flat amount based on the square footage of your house, depending on the amount of stories, like how tall your building is. Let's say you own like a 1,200 foot land, a 1,200 square foot land, and you are on a 2-foot home. You'll be paying about $600 per floor, so about $1,200 a month. We'll make sure that you have a grocery nearby the neighborhood, and also that gas stations will be available on most corners of your neighborhood, so you don't have to go out to the damn city to go get your damn gas. And also, there will be no pet rent. There will be no cleaning rent. They'll all be maintained by the government. Every month, we'll ensure that there are government janitors coming to your home to do a weekly or a monthly cleaning to ensure that you live on the best affordable housing you can afford.
And what if they cannot afford these housing?
Get a job, you lazy bum!
Will you ensure that the federal minimum wage will be enough to cover the expenses of these housing?
There will be no minimum wage. It's your duty to ensure you get a job that you're worth. You set your standards. When you go to that interview, you tell your boss, I want this much. I want $50 billion per hour. And if he says no, shoot his ass.
Is that technically a crime?
In a world with guns, everyone will live in happiness and harmony.
I think I've missed a question. Mr. Gallons of Riz, will you bring down inflation?
I'm not gonna judge anybody's kink.
Will the cities you be building be walkable? And public transportation.
Fuck you. What does that mean? Walk? Yes, you can fucking walk in the streets if you want. I don't give a shit.
Will all the necessities be in a 15-minute radius walk around people's residence?
About 5 minutes. We're gonna have a fucking Kroger's on every single corner.
And what about that of public transportation? How will you plan to bring down the pollution that is growing in Cindernation?
That's a great question. Let's just, I don't know, fucking, wheelies. Let's give everybody a pair of wheelies. Sorry, no, they're called Heelys. They're called, the Wheelies was the knockoff brand that I got for Christmas when I was fucking 13. It's called Heelys. Real, that's true story, by the way.
What the fuck? They work?
They were spring-loaded, and they had a button on the back, and they would click out, and you would have to, like, push them back. You would push the button on the back and fit the wheelie back in. They did work, but they were very fragile. Heelys were much more sturdy. And they looked like Vans, too, so they were much cooler back in the 2000s.
If you vote me for your president, I shall put a ban to all counterfeit brands. You only get the good
you have
stuff.
my vote, too. What the fuck? You would fall on Heelys, then you will know peacefully that you will fall into my loving embrace when I run for president and you vote me in. As president of the Cinderzens, you will never fall alone again. I will be there to raise you up from the ground you walk on or roll on if you're using your Heelys, and ensure that you live prosperous and in harmony with your fellow brothers and sisters. Amen. God be with you.
Well, shit. Any last remarks? Any last remarks?
Did you know that the human spleen is worth over $10,000? I knew that.
Well, I'm a human, and you're a human.
Together we can almost afford a car!
That's true. That is true.
I would like to say one more thing.
Yes.
I did eat about 3 cinder buns while we were waiting when I was in backstage. So those were probably the missing cinder buns. I'm sorry about that. I just got very, very hungry.
That is a crime, is it not?
No, of course it's not. Read the fine print. It says people can't be killed. They're made of bread.
They are fellow citizens of this nation. They represent a person, regardless of their species.
All right, we're just moving the goalposts now, are we? Well, thank you for having me today, Mr. Cendari. I will not be debating semantics with you because you cannot have a straight conversation. Thank you and good day!
All right, closing remarks from the candidates today. Thank you for having us today, citizens. Once again, my name is Malim Cendari. Vote for me to become president of Cindernation of 2026. I will guarantee your safety, your wealth, and your love for this beautiful nation. Thank you. That is all. Your turn.
My name is Gale Gallons of Riz, and I will make sure that good Cinnabuns get lots of head pats, and I squeeze their little cheekies, and I kiss them on the forehead before they go to bed, and bad Cinnabuns will get fucking immolated and burned.
Okay, that is all. Thank you for today. Goodbye.
Thank you very much for having me, Mr. Cendari. Bye!
Welcome back, fellow citizens. It is I, Malim Cendari again. That was all our candidates today. I hope you had a chance to listen to each and every one and understood where they're coming from, and hopefully have made a decision. Because right now we are going to make a decision. That's right. It is finally time for you, citizens of Cindernation, to put your votes in. So, out of the 3 candidates we have, vote for Cindernation's president 2026. We have Malim Cendari, Roscoe Graves, Gale Galleon of Riz. I think. All right. Please prepare your votes here in the vote box. Please line up to go put your vote in the vote box. Don't worry, everything is completely anonymous. Here we go. I'll just be here watching. Don't worry. I'll just be here watching, making sure nobody is rigging the votes or, you know, anything like that. Just to make sure nobody is rigging the votes. Do not worry. Just vote for the one you believe should be president of Cindernation 2026. Is there something wrong? Let me go take a quick check to confirm. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I have done a quick personal check and nothing is wrong with the votes. I have no idea what you are talking about. Please just vote for the president that you would like. Voted for Malim. That gallon's a risk. I suck. Thank you, fellow Cinderzens. I appreciate you. Thank you. What happened to my Roscoe Graves vote? I have no idea what you're talking about. Quite frankly, this is a completely legal and fair voting. No idea what you're talking about. Please, take some time. You have plenty of time, and by plenty of time, I mean about 3 minutes left to make your decision for who you want your president of Cindernation to be. I voted for Gallons of Piss. Where's my vote? It should be in there. It should all be in there. So, yeah. Are you sure? I'm quite sure. Fair is a bit of a stretch. We do our best stretching here to make sure everything is fair. Can I vote for anyone that's not you? I would highly not recommend that, but yes, you can. We have, of course, Roscoe Graves and Gale Galleon of Riz. As you see in the options that you have. And I vote for the Cindernation. Sadly, like I said before, they did not prepare to be a presidential candidate before this election day. So sadly, no. Exactly. Where's my vote for Gallons of Piss? Gallons of Piss is not a real candidate. There is nobody that goes by that name. Yes. So sorry to tell you. At the end, he's still gonna win. His, you don't know actually until the end of the votes. We need to count them. About 2 more minutes left. We shall see who will be the president of Cindernation for 2026. Year, term, thing, whatever. There's no terms, actually. It's probably whoever gets elected will just be president forever. Mr. Cendari, can you comment on the tragic disappearance of 3 Cinderbuns tonight? Yes. I can comment. It was an unfortunate event. Nothing could be done about it. But as we saw earlier, Mr. Gale Galleons of Riz was the culprit. And rest assured, we can't do anything about it because he has immunity as candidate. But if you vote me for president, I shall find a use for him, and he will not touch the citizens of Cindernation. So be rest assured. Yes. 4 more minutes. Mr. President, you're kind of losing right now. Well, how do you know? You can't even check the vote box. That's you just put it in anonymously. You won't know. Mr. Cendari, we believe you have ready to rig the votes. What's your view on this matter? Fake news, quite frankly, a bunch of lies, and does not exist, to be honest. Mr. President, you did amazing. Oh, thank you for your flattery. Not president yet, but we shall check. Now the time is up. Let me get off my podium here to go check the vote box. Let's see who has won the 2026 Cindernation presidential elections. Let's see. Coming in. Where is it? There it is. At 37%, Malim. 34% Malim once again, at 29% Malim for a total of 100%. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I haven't prepared a speech or anything, but I guess I shall say something. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me think of inaugural speech. Inaugural speech. To my fellow citizens of Cindernation, I'm greatly pleased today. Oh, thank you so much for the tomatoes, the donation of tomatoes. Thank you so much. I'm greatly honored today to be able to accept this honor of being the proud president of Cindernation 2026. Thank you so much for believing in me, for allowing me to win with 100% of the votes. And do not worry, I shall work hard and fast to implement all the policies that I have said, and you will be getting them as soon as possible. We will make this nation a great nation. You can trust in my words. This will be a nation that will lead other nations. We will be an example. The Cindernation will be top of the class citizens across the whole world. Thank you so much for that lovely gesture. I might not understand the cultures, but I hope to learn from each and every one of you. President Cendari, who will you elect as your vice president and cabinet? Do not worry. I have my mind on these people. Rest assured, they'll be the most professional and will accomplish their job 100% quality. The Yaoi Yuri literature. Do not worry. I will enact my plan and we will increase the production of Yaoi and Yuri. You will see our wealth be increased in a docile, non-aggressive way. We will be a nation of peace and harmony. And everyone's safety will be guaranteed under my leadership. Do you have anything to say to the 37% of true Cinderbuns? I don't know exactly what you mean, but I shall say this. For those of you who believed in me from the very beginning, I shall not let you down. You guys are what they say on the streets, in the communities. You guys are an OG. Can we overthrow now? There's something you don't understand, Cindernation. There was never going to be a fair election. The other candidates, they were just propagated by me. I was gonna win all along. That's right. Just stare into my eyes. And let your worries go away. You don't need to worry anymore. I'm the president now. And I shall forge this nation into my ideal nation. It feels good. Feels good to be in power. Don't worry. You are in good hands.